everyone, it's Elaine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're going to be doing another Valentine's card today. So I'm using the Honeybee Stamps XOXO dies, Lawn Fawn, Heart Garland backdrop dies in landscape, the Lawn Fawn Quilted Heart background in portrait, and Pretty Pink Posh Sending Love stamps and dies, and Pretty Pink Posh Love stamps for the little mini sentiment. So I've already gone ahead and popped my stamps that I'm going to be colouring the images into my Misty, and I've got my favourite Copic friendly cardstock and ink. You can find them listed below. I use these all the time. They are my go-to products for Copic colouring. I have zoomed in a little bit more today for you to see the colouring, and I've popped my Copic marker caps onto the screen. They'll also be listed down in the description box if you don't manage to catch them. Probably going to be one of my last Valentine's cards on my channel for this year. Don't think I'll get a chance to do any more this week, but I haven't used my Pretty Pink Posh products in a while. I do have a small disclaimer that this stamp set, which is the Pretty Pink Posh Sending Love, these stamps were a part of a set that I received when I was on the Pretty Pink Posh design team. I think they were a couple of years old, but I still really enjoy using all of my Pretty Pink Posh products, and I was really wanting to use them on a card. But I did want to just make that quite clear that these were part of a design team product that I received. So I didn't pay for these products. Everything else in my video today I have purchased for myself for my own use, and I have not been asked to use them by anyone else. They're just products that I love and enjoy using and enjoy sharing with you all. Just adding a little bit of pink there for my monkey's ears and cheeks. I'm now giving a little bit of shade into that envelope so that it doesn't look quite so flat. I'm never really too sure what colour to do the envelopes. I normally use either a warm grey or my e-markers when I'm colouring sort of paper products. Adding a little bit of brown here to my little bird, keeping him also very neutral. Trying to keep my colour palette quite cohesive. So generally just pinks, browns and reds. I do also use warm greys for my Racoon here. So that sort of tries to keep the colour tones similar. It's kind of got a browny tone to it, I find. The warm greys as opposed to the cool greys. This today is quite a quick card. I have sped up the colouring to 5 times as fast, so there isn't too much colouring in today's video. You will notice that I did stamp out some hearts from the set. I don't end up using those on this card. I decided to use some die cut hearts and stick them on at the end, which you will see. Made quite a few changes as I went along, which is fine. I often do that when I'm just not happy with a card. I can change things up quite easily. I do come back and colour in my little raccoon's ears, but I'm using some tape here to just secure down the coordinating dies. I did run that through my die cut machine off camera. Starting on my XOXO, these are just some scrap pieces of card from my stash. It's a 3-layer die. I'll come back to those in a minute. I've got the Lawn Fawn Quilted Heart backdrop die here, which I have cut out of some pink cardstock and secured to an A2 white card base. Just adding some of the little hearts back in. And now off camera, I did add a little bit of shading to those XOXO die cuts. The colour I used was Festive Berries. It was just mainly the ink I had left on the brush from my last project. Secured all those layers together with some liquid adhesive, and I'm also going to use liquid adhesive to secure it to the card. Trying to line it up straight with the help of the Simon Says stamp mini T-square ruler. Really handy. Love this little ruler. Also going to use liquid adhesive to secure down my little images. There's my monkey, and followed by the raccoon, and I will pop the little bird just in the middle of those two critters. Taken another piece of scrap cardstock here and popped it in my mini Misty. Secured it down with some tape because my mat needs a bit of a clean. I use my embossing buddy there to take away any static and my Versamark clear sticky ink to stamp out the sentiment with my super fine white embossing powder. I believe this is a Ranger one, my absolute favourite. I will link that down below. I've had it for years. Never seems to run out, but I really do love that one. Melted that with my heat tool and trimmed it out with my little guillotine. Using some more liquid adhesive to secure that to the card. I'm going to bring back my little T-square ruler here to help me line that up. Really handy size for card makers, that little ruler. I've got my jelly roll pen here. I'm adding some highlights to my images. I will add some more gel highlights to their cheeks, and I will go ahead and add some highlight detail to those die cut bubble letters. I find that really helps them stand out. Never really know, there's no real systematic placement. I just drew a few lines and dashes on the tops of those letters. This die is from the Fawn Garland heart backdrop, and I decided to take off the little clay hearts that you may have seen on the card. I didn't feel like the colour matched that well, so I went ahead and used the same red cardstock to die cut some hearts. No shading or anything on these hearts, just kept them quite flat, but I will add some more white jelly roll pen to add some highlights on just to help them pop. And that finishes my card for today, my last Valentine's card for 2025. I really hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some inspiration. I'm hoping to start making some Easter cards soon, so I look forward to seeing you here again soon. I wish you all a great day and take care. Bye bye.